I just want to talk about the time where I probably became the talk of the town at this local Korean church. Um, so some backstory. Um, the intrusive thoughts kicked in. Also, I had on a gray Adidas tracksuit at the time, and I had a plum juice drink. I'm gonna put up a picture of a bottle just so you can have some backstory, along with a picture of the actual church. I showed up around maybe 11, like towards the ending. When I first went in, I was just like, I don't know. Picked up a Korean newspaper to my right, put it down because I can't read Korean. And I was like, Now I'm like, nah, let's do it. I sat my unhappy self down in like the back row. And yeah, like I said, I came in like at the tail end of it. He gave just a little bit of a lecture, and then he started singing. You know, I enjoyed the singing. I thought he was really good at what he does. This lady turned to me and she was just like, "What is that?" Because, you know, it looked like a beer bottle from the distance. I'm like, "No, it's not beer," and stuff. And then only then has it hit me. I'm like, yo, I might have just showed up in here and everybody thought I was a lost drunk just wandering into the church and stuff. And so he wrapped up his song, the preacher, that is, he wrapped up his song and stuff. And one of the grandmas, she had told me, she was just like, "Hey, we're having a fellowship lunch today." And I'm like, "All right, where is it at?" And she was just like, "You know, around the corner and whatnot." And so I just go back. I go back there. I sit down, you know, at a table away from everyone because I'm a weirdo. And yeah, I sit for a bit, and you know, they put out all of the fixings and stuff. They gave me some tea. I don't know what kind of tea it was. It was cool. You know, it was warm. And yeah, the preacher sits at the table with me, and who I think was his wife also sat with me. He didn't know much English. She did. She knew a fair amount of English, and so, you know, they was asking me questions. They were just like, "Hey, so did you come here with somebody?" I was like, "No." They was like, "Do you know Korean?" I was like, "No." They wanted to say, "Well, why are you here?" But, you know, the church welcomes all and stuff. And yeah, like we had, you know, a nice chat with the little English we know. At least about 2 to 3 other people came up and asked me what the bottle was. It was cool though. In the area where we were having lunch, they had a basketball goal, which I thought was interesting. I'd never seen that before, but it was really cool. And yeah, I'm put up some pictures of the food and stuff post editing. And yeah, that's probably how I became the talk of the town in that small church. I'm not gonna claim I got autism, but I also cannot afford a diagnosis. So we just rolling with it, you know. If you don't know, now you know. I have merch. It's link in my bio, Instagram bio, YouTube bio, whatever platform I'm at, you know. Go to a website, my little Wix site, and it's a link that says merch, and I got a sticker, mug, and like 2 t-shirts. Some little low key, you know, made it out of my Instagram bio picture thing because yeah, it's mine. Thanks for watching.